I've been getting a lot of requests over the last couple months to play Syndicate gangs with Pirates Cove and Siggy Reuven Mastermind, so I decided to go ahead and finally do that. I think this deck is just undeniably good season after season. The only sort of caveat to that is that it doesn't have an offensive Purify to get around a defender and a Heat Wave to get rid of an answer this or lose type scenario. So if you're running into Colgrums and all types of stuff like that you might see, it's going to be a challenge at times. However, it's got a lot of points. You get extreme value from certain engines. It's fairly consistent. You do pull your cards most of the time, and it's just a reliable, sound deck for a lot of matchups. So I'm going to go through it here. We have Pirates Cove leader ability, spawn a Sea Jackal on an allied row with 2 charges. We get 16 provision allowance with this leader ability, and we're essentially just getting a 4 provision card times 2. The way that we're going to set things up is that we'll use one of these per round we intend on winning. And what that means is, you know, we have that extra tag on the board and we have somewhere to funnel coins. So if I'm fighting for round 1, and if I have Nilfgaard, that's perfect. I'll play this sort of thing. We'll get coins throughout the whole round. We have the Jackal so we don't spill over. With Jackal, when we have Horde 7 or more coins, we get 3 boost for 2 cost instead of the 2 for 2. So we try to click Jackal when we're in around 7, which is very easy to do several times if I have Tiger's Eye Stratagem out and we have Nilfgaard. If I don't have Nilfgaard, which is common, right? We don't have a way to tutor it, then we have to rely on other cards in the deck to sort of get coins. So for example, Mutant's Maker would be a pretty easy way to start doing that. Fistex would be good for that as well. Maybe Shady Vendor into a Tribute on a 4 provision. There's a lot of profit cards there. Candle's good for profit, so you can imagine there are still a few options for profit here. What we're doing in a round generally is we're trying to get out as many gang tags as possible so that we can get good payoff on a little bird. And what I'm doing is I'm playing one of these, again, per round that I intend on winning. Unless, you know, we somehow get to round 3 and we have 2 of them left, which is amazing. With this one here, infuse self with a gang category of a unit in your deck. And then for fee of 2, boost an ally unit by 1 for each unique gang category you control with a cooldown of 1, which means we can do it every single turn. So what we're looking for generally would be this, right? A Crown Splitter cut up. You know, if I have a Crown Splitter out and I have a cut up out, then we look for something else we don't have, like a Salamandra or a Blind Eye or whatever the case. But generally speaking, we're keeping the Bloody Good Friends in deck and we're sort of going that way. It's not always, right? We have a Salamandra tag here, Blind Eyes here, so these are fairly common. It's the cut-ups that are a little bit harder. The Crown Splitters we do have. So what you would do is you'd normally play the Crown Splitter, then you'd click this so that you can get the cut-up tag off this after you've played these, and so then we can get essentially the full spectrum of tags when we have the Sea Jackal on the board. And she's going to be getting a +6 for 2 cost every single turn. 6 points per turn off of this engine. Maybe a Jackal click is 3 points per turn off of that. So we're getting 9 passive points if we can continue to bring in currency through just the profit cards that we have, you know? So really cool stuff off of that. You can win a round off of bronze. The objective is to try to get the tributes done fairly early if possible, most of the time, so that we can thin out King of Beggars. I get questions every single time I post Syndicate about how this card works. It starts with a counter of 12 on it, and for every coin that we tribute, it will remove a counter, but it will also refund what that costed. So we essentially get 12 free coins, and then this card thins out of the deck. That's how it works. So you'll see here, if I take, for example, both at a times on melee, we're getting tribute 8. And then if I go and I take the Jacques tribute in round 3, that's 12. So these 3 will thin out King of Beggars, is kind of the idea. I also have Siggy Reuven Mastermind, which is tribute 9. But we're generally not taking that on Tribute 9. What I'm looking to do most of the time, if possible, is basically tributes cost 2 less for each unique gang category you control. I try to get out as many tags as possible, and at some point in the video I might have accidentally started to think along the lines of tributes cost 1 less for each, which is a mistake. So just remember 2 less per each, because you can get this done earlier if you need to, and it makes a difference. Now, keep in mind, you're getting gangs. You're not able to pull things like Little Bird, and so what you'd be limited to are, you know, this, you know, not Shady Vendor, and then pretty much the rest of the deck. So you can use Siggy to pull into Jacques, to pull into Horson. Imagine playing this to play these. It's just crazy the amount of tempo you have. It's like a 40-point play, especially if you get the refund off the partial, and then you get King of Beggars out, you click the leader, you play a Sea Jackal, you click that a bunch of times. You know what I mean? So there are a few different versions of this deck going around. Mine is Candle, because I like to be able to protect things that I think are important, like the Little Bird, like the Jackal if I don't want to click it, like the Junior if I have a lot of 3 spends I gotta get rid of. So that's kind of the rationale for Candle. It's good carryover as well. Imagine Candle and Nilfgaard carryover, I think that's really good. A lot of these decks aren't using Candle, but I think it's worth having. A lot of these decks aren't using Tunnel Drill, but I think it's worth having because I have several crime cards. We have the ability to create 2 here. We have 2 here. I've got 2 here, and I've got 1 here. That's 7 eligible crime cards to help increase the value of a Tunnel Drill. I can keep the Tunnel Drill safe, and I can get 6 points of damage per turn if we use Order, and then come in and use a crime card again. So that's my ability to remove engines. It's also my ability to chip things down for the Horson. So this is kind of why that I went that route instead. A lot of the decks instead are including Moreelse instead of Candle. I just like having Candle. I often see them running into situations where they can't even take Moreelse tribute because they don't have enough coin gen without Candle. So there's that. A lot of these decks are running Collusion. Again, I think it's a very good card. It's very conditional, and what that would mean for me is I'd have to sacrifice these 2 cards, which I see a lot of value in, to put this and then put another bronze. And I don't like that idea, because if I go this, then I'm basically taking out these 2, then I'm left with a random 6 provision, and then I looked at the 6s, and yes, we'd be looking at either Kalkstein or Kurt, probably. Everything else is pretty much ND if it's good. You could argue something like Mercenary Contract is good, but to play a bronze doesn't feel great. You can argue that Pickpocket's okay, but I think outside of line pockets is not amazing. So, you know, this is kind of why I went the way I did with that. I think some of the decks have Furco, some of them don't. I think consistency is an issue for Syndicate Devotion, so I really wanted to have Furco in here, and that's kind of why I went with that. Pretty much the rest of it's standard. A lot of players aren't using Lackey, but if the Little Bird gets locked, that's a lot of points you're losing, especially Tunnel Drill as well. Like, these 2 cards are kind of round-winning cards. So why wouldn't we want to have, you know... And if Little Bird gets locked, she has an infusion plus a lock on her, so we would get 4 coins back, which is actually pretty nice. So it increases, like, the floor of the card by a lot if we're trying to use it intentionally on a Little Bird. So that's kind of why I went with that there. Again, Shady Vendor did get nerfed at some points. I think there are a couple nerfs here over time, so you can't stack it in the top end as much as you used to be able to, but the deck is still very good. So that's kind of the idea with this one here. Pulling the strings is definitely something worth mentioning. It has a lot of text, and to simplify here, you're using this card in this deck with the intention of seizing something. So basically, seize an enemy unit with 0 or less power, increase profit by 1 for each unique gang category in your starting deck. So it's going to be 6. So we get 6 profit, but we increase the power and decrease the profit by 1 for each gang category you control. So basically, look at it this way. If I have 4 gang categories on the board, I can seize a 4 and I'll profit 2. If I have 6 on the board, I can seize a 6, I won't profit at all. That's what it means. So, you know, we could take an engine from them, like a self-eater, if it's a relics matchup, if I can get my tags out early enough, kind of thing. So, just a couple cool little things like that. You know, I got poison package here. Fistek's going to be able to remove something tall along with the Fistek Trafficker. We've got the 2 there. I have the Eventide Plunder, which is a 4 provision create and play with a fee, which can be a very good flex card. So whether it's a Sea Jackal if we don't want to spend leader in that round potentially, whether it's a Blind Eye if we don't have any Fistex in that round. Another good option would be basically to go in for a failed experiment, which again could help complete a poison. Depending on which matchup you're up against, this could be good or bad, so be careful with this one here. But you know, the deck seems to have as much as you can do, as much utility as possible in a Devotion Gangs deck. So I'm really happy with this version that I have here, and just wanted to share it with you guys. I got 4 games with live commentary for reference. If you enjoy the content that you see, don't forget to sub to the channel. The next big goal that we have here is 20k. 20k off Gwent, believe it or not, man. Like, we're moving up, so help me out with that one there. If you have any recommendations or suggestions of things that you want to see over the next week, let me know as well. I'm really taking these things seriously, and I'll try to get to it if I can. So that's pretty much it. Let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you very soon. Alright, first up here we got Nilfgaard, Imperial formation, probably soldiers. This hand is actually not bad, especially considering they likely have a lock for the little bird. I think Jacques goes back for later. Having Nilfgaard here would be really nice, but I don't think we're going to get it. We can keep this for the tag. I can go Fistek here, or I can go Failed Experiment here. I think I can actually put back the Bloody, though. I'm not going to be playing both little birds in one round. That's too intense. Let's battle stations into 2. Yeah. Disgusting. You know, if they didn't do anything about it, I would have probably taken Junior. I could poison one of these out. It's kind of slow. I think if they win round 1, they bleed round 2, so I'm going to play Candle. I'll probably just play to 7, honestly. So double stations, great. In it's kind of a bad setup for me. Just go for the coins, honestly.
Same time next week.
There's no way that if I stay in this, I have a chance. They pass on 7, but then a long round 3 is really bad. So we have to actually try to survive a bleed in round 2. Okay, let's put one of these back. I think Fistek can stay. Strings is not bad. I might need a tag. I need the Purify. Maybe Strings goes, just in case. I'm just thinking, can we even keep tags on the board? So the condition for this is Barricade. They caught me in a really bad spot. I guess what I'm doing is this. We take it like that. We just hit the fee for it. It's kind of nice that I can negate a battle station's play with one card. You're gonna use leader twice? Oh, you don't have to. Okay. It's probably just this then. I think I'm supposed to. Just once. That's a good Purify, but until then, I go for the poison, I think.
Premium grade, one thing better.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Let's take this down, because I'm going to have to start playing Little Bird. Essentially. It's the only way we survive. So I have a Crown Splitter, a Blind Eye, and a Tide. I wouldn't mind this. They might get double assay here, but I missed everything gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a really good here. That's really bad for me. I definitely need more coin. We have to hold here. Part of me wants to try to roll a double poison for this. There's no chance. That's not bad. Thank you. Two Salamandra is a negative. destroy and gain, but we do get the money back. It's going to be profit 3, boost 3. Just go for the good trades. I think they're going to go for the 2-0, and I don't think we can defend it, so... Oh, wow. I'm going to lose my coin anyways, so let's just do this. Let's just go for the consistency. Nice. I actually don't even care that I'm a card down. Mind you, they have 4 points here and 6 here. But I feel like my only chance is in getting some of this good stuff out. Holy. If there is a chance, it's now. So we'll do Nilfgaard. And then I'll take out Jacques. And this will thin. We'll go for the tags. That's all I got. Unless...
They're quite fresh.
I mean, it's a cut up. So that's 2. Crown split. Okay, I'm still gonna go for Jock here. It's a little steep that we had to take that, but I think I'm okay. Here, let's take that, and then we'll take this next. There's hope. Nope. Hope's gone.
Finally, you bloody took long enough.
Yeah, these are still my best cards here.
Oh, the digits dropped off. Oh, we must sew them back up.
We could always just, like, play it sort of defensively. Okay, now we just leave it. I think I might actually have enough to win this. Probably the worst draws that I've seen in a very long time.
You deserve to die, and you will.
We just got aggroed so hard. I don't know, we'll see though. They could still maybe do it. If it's like a heat wave or something, I'm fine. Okay. Good riddance. Pirates Code Mastery. Okay, we got a little Death Wish coming up. Here we go first. Going first helps with the coin gen stuff, but I think I'm going to save strings, because if I could take away things that will be a problem later, We're doing pretty well. Jacques has to go back in round 1. I want extra poison in case they purify, but I don't think I need 2 vendors. Maybe it's just we keep the vendors, we get rid of these. Yeah, like ones. That's not even better, but... That's a decent opener. We'll take her with a... We have Crown Splitter, Cut-Ups. We'll do Salamandra tag or Firesworn.
We dance, for young is the night.
So Golden Necker as well. I think we're doing 4 with a fee. And if I can keep a Jackal out here, then I don't have to use Leader.
Let this beauty go to waste.
Okay, at least they didn't rip it. This is a risk, but I think I'm willing to take it.
All speak for wearing fake jewellery, I suppose.
I don't believe in Cyclops. We have blind Golden Necker here. Oh, wow. Doldu. So they're probably, what, Succubus deck? Nice. I like that someone's actually playing the Monster Stone. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 tags. I need a bit more. We need a blind eye.
How's you doing business with you?
This will keep it safe. So they have to reach for that consume. And then we'll just pull the strings here. Oh, double Golden Necker monsters is cool. I think the poison's actually a priority. Don't tell me you're going to rip a Leader Archospore. I think this is a very bad card to have. I wonder if I ever just rip that one first. Because I know that they're not going to play another one from hand, right? And if they let me, I'm taking the Succubus too. Really? Just to set it up, I guess. This is worth a little. It's actually worth 9 points because I'm getting 2 coins, and which is 5.
How else am I to pay my tuition at
6, okay. I can't count. Oh yeah, Salamander tag. Yeah, that's disgusting. So basically a 10 for 4 here. We're taking this one at least.
If you can still walk. I'm just a sexy little car. Backed up machine called Night.
What's the point? I'm broke, so I'm probably just gonna head out. Unless you think we should play it. It's not really doing lots, you know? I could just take Candle here. Nah. I think I'm fine, actually. Just playing the leader for the sake to get ahead enough. I would like Candle going into round 3. I think we set things up pretty well, actually. I don't have that much coin, but we get them back off the tribs. I'm missing a lot in the deck, though. I think I'm gonna let them have a pass here. Why? Why? Okay.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
I want a 4 provision. Do I just go for the damage? Pop a shield here.
100 paces off, 200.
They pass, we just get the junior killed. Or junior kill on the... Yeah. If I can come into Novigrad, I'm doing pretty well. It looks like Furco is actually bricked, surprisingly. Okay, this goes back. This goes back. Okay, perfect. We had to take it. We had to risk it. I'm gonna go in for this here.
I don't have a dirty mind.
I've seen it all.
Not sure for what just yet, but
So, Crown Splitter. I can't kill it, unfortunately, so... We got the 2 here. I'm just gonna do a 2 for 1. And then we'll get the refund here.
The ideal lies not.
And then I have to click because we go over. And then I could go into bank, and then hopefully he's near the top because I need her, and I need this. Glock reset on the Jackal, I guess. A Frightener. That's cool.
Relax.
Frightener Ruin would be a nice play. Alright, so... 2... This is a profit 4, so I just want to like not fill up all the way. That's good. This is going to be mostly free.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Nice. Oh yeah, she's not part of a gang tag, I forgot, but... I mean, it's that, and then we're profiting 2, so we'll take this one. I don't want to kill anything. I also don't want to spend down. So we'll just do 3 here. 3 for 4. That's too bad we missed her. It's too bad he didn't come out. I guess he does when I get this. Maybe I could have taken vendor first. But it's a timing thing here too, you know? Can't really kill anything, so I'm just gonna go for profit. Yeah. Okay. This should just be a win, though. I'm kind of overthinking it, I think. Would have been nice if I kept them at 1. I think they have K-Ran finisher, and that's what the big thing is all about, so...
Perhaps a different ingredient. An active...
So I can go 5 here, and I'll keep a 3 going. I've got lots of 3s and 4s, so... That's it. It's because it looks better, you know? Actually, no, that's smart. That's smart. That is literally so cool. My bad. I'm genius.
I don't have a dirty mind.
I thought I was just having fun. No. Next up here we have Force of Nature monsters. Okay, King of Beggars goes back. This is like a really bronze hand, man. One of these goes back here. Wow. I guess whatever happens after this, we just have like a really good game. I don't have to worry about spending anything. Just play that for the coins. I don't think we can stay in too long. Once the scenario procs, I'm pretty much pushed out of the round, you know? I could go for damage and just kill one of those to show that we're trying. This is going to be... I actually think it's an eavesdrop to fix the hand a bit. We get a full bank at the same time, too. Let's put this back in the deck so we don't have to worry about it, because I want to have those tags for later. I do have to actually play something here. I don't think I want to actually waste a little bird. If anything, it's a trafficker.
How's you doing business with you?
This will half. But it'll provoke them into play. Yeah, we just can't keep going here. The thing about Thrive, though, is that they don't like a long round. They want to keep pushing in, but going up 44 to 9, it's kind of a lot, you know? First Onero's down. Scenario's out of the way, but they took their thin, so chances are they're going to get all the gold cards they need. I have a full bank, though, going into round 2, so we'll just leave it like that. Good, decent, great. Feels kind of bad playing both of these, but I feel like I need them. I have 1 poison removal. I might actually just put one of them back and look for something gold. There we go. Just a bit more confidence, you know? I think they're just floating. I don't think they're actually bleeding in to go all the way here. They are. Wouldn't it be nice to just get a brawler? I guess am I ever taking this? Everything thrives. So I'm probably not.
You fear me, I sense it, I smell it.
So we have the Salamandra tag. We have this. I'm not proccing Thrive here. I'm gonna go into this one here. Good Crown Splitters is great. I don't want them to bleed heavily, but I have a strong feeling like you would if you're playing Scratch a lot here, so... Okay. I actually can't do a whole lot. We have to kill that specifically.
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
Kind of hurts. Once Kashi comes down, yeah. So, I'm not ready for this either. I could take a pulling strings on one of them. Actually, no. Wait. Salamandra, Blind Eyes, Crown Splitter. We're at 4. I take the first Kashi. It's still so much to live through here. It's not even about that, it's just about getting rid of the damn thing, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna have to dig deep, and please, it's good enough for me. We take 1, and we take strings. Now we defend. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. And then I have Jacques and Candle left for round 3 with Tunnel Drill. And then they waste the Riptide too. I feel like they're just in deep, so they're trying to figure it out. Do I ever just let them... No, I think we just let them get card back. That's a significant lead here, honestly. I have one Salamandra.
Visible mutation, rough skin, vertical pupils, horns.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep taking it slow here. Then I can decide what I need to do. So we could save Jacques. I think I'm gonna go for profit.
Man's got the wares, if you've got the coin.
A 4 to 6 for each crown. I have one. So we'll take this plunder. Doesn't really matter.
Careful. I heard the Imperial read minds.
Yeah. Full bank. And then we have Jacques plus 1 leader plus this, hopefully. Do I have any tributes? I do have one. Okay. So I'll take the first mulligan. I don't know if it's actually worth taking the second one here. It'd be too risky, you know? So we got Blind Eye, Salamandra, Fire Sworn, and then I'm going to pull this out now
One man's battlefield
and start
is
getting
another
that good
man's
click.
patch for harvest.
Kind of hurts me on the tags, but whatever.
Always make thought wearing
I
fake
don't have a
jewelry
crown
as
splitter.
well.
I guess we do get one. Whatever. Convenient. It's a really quick time for that to start happening, yeah? Convenient. But you see what I mean? This card, she's so good when you have these tags out, and Jacques plus the bros, they just make it happen so quick. That with 1 leader rip, you're getting pretty much max value. So. Counts as a win. This deck is hard to play though. We had to really try to not get 2-0'd, you know? Okay, we got Hall of Harmony coming up here next. I'm recording the next morning, so I sound a little tired. It's one of those things. Couple tags here. We got Blind Eye here. I have Crown Splitter as well in here, in here. This can go back, I think. I was kind of hoping for Salamandra pull off of this, but I don't know if I want to go Novigrad and actually contest if they're running a Saskia around, but I feel like I'm going to regret it if I don't. This is kind of not something you want to put in this deck, but who am I to judge? I put Oak Critters in my Saskia deck for the Devotion Chiru video, because I had to.
Premium grade won't find any better.
this, if I play the poison stuff on this, it basically means that I'm committing a jackal this round. But if I poison this out, then the second one will thin out, which means that we're going to be more likely to not have to deal with that crap during the scenario round, which helps because it has 2 tags plus an infusion. So oh, I mean, that makes my life a little easier then. Both played, this thins out, we don't have to worry as much about poison then. They're getting really poor thins. Fortunately for me.
One man's battlefield is another man's right patch for
We'll do double click here. I mean, this gets out of hand eventually, right? That's going to be worth 6.
Not afraid. You should be.
I've got, you know, I've got some tags out here, right? So
I think good ran off in fear of her father Beale, do they?
I don't have access to cut-ups, so I'm probably just choosing the cut-ups. I'll take a +3. I don't want to click Nilfgaard yet, to be honest with you. It's kind of painful, isn't it? I've got the 1, 2, and 3 tags, so I'm not really ready yet for a string. Furco's at risk. I think I'm playing into here. Do we just get a backup jackal?
Can use this. Not sure what just yet.
I'm hoping that they take the treant and not another rain. Good. At least we're seeing these things, you know? The problem is, if they pass round 2, go into a long round 3, I lose Nilfgaard. I can't get it in 1, we're not going to do that. Why is Harmony so good? I'm gonna put a strings back. This is my throw card, probably. Maybe this too. Well, 8. I don't have other poison, but I need the money. So, I can always get one off the shady. Please bleed. I think the only chance I have is if they bleed. Yeah, okay.
Visible mutation, rough skin, vertical pupils, horns.
I'm no beggar. I'm an artist.
At least we full bank it, and there's a chance they have one more poison. Okay, so we still have full tributes we could take here. I have the lackey, which is probably game changing, and I need this and I need this And candle wouldn't hurt. This goes... This is 2 tags, but I have them in this. That's terrible. I mean, surely we just play this, though.
For the sake of humankind, all non-humans must die.
Consideration to try to go for a eavesdrop off the Shady Vendor. That's a good poison target.
But my fate forbids it.
It's also a very good junior target. It's also a pretty good tunnel... Shit. I lost a coin. As I was clicking it, like to put it down, I realized my counter was at 8, and that really pissed me off. I'm wondering why you don't... Why we just got that for free. I mean, it all kind of just helps now. But that was really bad.
Could you say? Thought you'd never ask.
See, I want to take this, but I'm going to overprofit. So it's probably this for the tags. And the blind eye is actually really nice, but a failed experiment would be good. It's just a, you know, it's not likely that we're going to be able to hold that on the board till we're ready. You know what I mean? They could just follow up poison it. So this is probably kill worthy. Smart. I mean, if they don't have any other relics, I don't think it's going to matter. But the fact they boosted it tells me that they might. So let's just play it safe here. Yeah, I think we can take that, honestly. What are my tags? So Crown, Blind, Cut Up, Salamandra, Firesworn, and then Tide. Yeah, so they did have the one more, that's right. Okay. So it was all worth it. I need a bit more money here. I mean, surely she dies soon. We have to kill her. Igni would go crazy. I have to Furco, probably, and take the Thin before... This is going to be bad. What is my strings at? So I can put down to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do strings. That's going to save us about 40 points. And then I have to hold the rest. This is going to get poisoned out, which is fine. I need to thin out Cobb. So we're going to take a 4. And then I'm going to go in for the Siggy play. I think that's okay.
Man's got the will.
Place a bounty. I think I'm still taking the bounty.
No one escapes. Got it?
You think it's a bluff? I don't think I can afford to risk it, so let's not risk it.
Just a part-time gig till I can get on my feet.
Just in case, man. Don't roll a purify. Okay.
Spit it out already. I don't have your day.
This comes down.
I only loot corpses. Except sometimes.
I need to click one here. Please be on. We're fine.
Save your praise for others.
And then we'll do one of these, one of these. This goes here. I'm gonna over profit, but it's what we had to do. I could take away a caress and give them bad options. I think that's actually, or not caress, but I could take away anything else is what I mean. I think I still lose, unfortunately, but it was a good effort. Don't go freezing on me now.
The wilds shall reclaim your fields.
For the daisy of the valley!
That's actually fine.
The anatomical changes slightly exceed my expectations.
Where are my trades? I mean, I'm doing 1 for 1, right? Yeah, I think that's just what I got. That's it. We got it. Nice.